absence of Fiorentina comes on. And to add perhaps more bite to the German attack, Niklas Füllkrug back into the international fold this month after a long absence. Leroy Sané, the third German to make way. Fernandes. Ronaldo back to Vitinha, who played some really good stuff in the Champions League final against Inter. Down goes Bruno Fernandes. This time the whistle blows. Foul by Wirtz. And a free kick that is a long way out, but being able to get it back. Goretzka, challenged by Vitinha. Here's Pedro Neto. Portugal's body language since going 1-0 down has been good. They're remaining positive.
Yeah, there's more urgency, there's a higher tempo. That's to be expected when you go a goal down. You've got to take the game to your opponents, and they're doing that.
Goretzka, challenged by Vitinha. Here's Pedro Neto. Portugal's body language since going 1-0 down has been good. They're remaining positive.
When you go a goal down, you've got to take the game to your opponents, and they're doing that.
Challenged by Vitinha. Here's Pedro Neto.
Adjust your body slightly. You see, just steps to his right, opens his body up so that he can whip it with his left foot. And that is not easy when you're travelling really quickly. To get all that right, to get your body position right, a clean contact, keep it away from the goalkeeper. It hits the side netting. It's that accurate. It's a brilliant individual goal.
It's only his second goal for his country. What a priceless moment for Francisco Conceição. It was down at that end. was onside Ronaldo. Have a look at the lines of the lawnmower on the grass, and we see the wide angle. Nuno Mendes laying it on a plate for Cristiano Ronaldo to give Portugal the lead for the first time.
Yeah, but the athleticism of Nuno Mendes and then the unselfishness. You know, from his position, he could go for glory, be the hero, try and shoot from that angle. He doesn't. He does the right thing. He gets his head up, picks out the team's talisman, and they're ahead. What a response to going behind from Portugal.
Portugal's most capped player, their record goal scorer, scored in the quarter-final last time out against Denmark in March. Cristiano Ronaldo has turned this semi-final on its head now. It's the Portuguese fans away to our left who are thoroughly enjoying this. And Germany are now fearful that on home soil things are going to go sour for them again.
Of course, when you see that Ronaldo goal, you think it's a tap-in, anyone could score it. But as the play's developing, if you just watch his movement, as defenders watch the ball, he drifts into attacking space. So he's there to be picked out. And that, again, it's attacking intelligence and experience. And there's 2 or 3 passes going on. You're not involved, but you're there at the end.
Towns delivery. Hussens was arriving. This is Gnabry. Challenged by Bernardo Silva, and that hunger, that effort from the Portuguese is so evident at the moment. There are 20 minutes to go. There is plenty of time for Germany, but they are going to need some fresh ideas here.
And they just can't find any rhythm. But this is, again...
Another decision goes Portugal's way. And they turn the screw. Another revolution.
Well, there was a poor forward pass there, but defensive diligence from Diogo Jota, who again is a very hard-working player. You mentioned Bernardo Silva there, but he tracked the forward run of Kimmich. Would have been very easy just to watch the ball and allow the fullback to step forward. He didn't. He did his job, tracked back, and picked off the forward ball. Just another example of, again, how hard Portugal, whether it be the starting 11 or the substitutes, have worked off the ball to deny Germany time and space to affect the game.
Of the 4 semi-finalists here in Germany this week, it's the hosts who've had the longest wait since their last piece of silverware. Spain, France, Portugal, that have all had major tournament victories in recent years. Germany's last prize, the Confederations Cup in 2017. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get a late flourish? Held down by Jota! Can't say so! That is a miraculous double save by Marc-Andre ter Stegen to keep Germany in this. Susam, the nutmeg on Adeyemi, Ronaldo sliding. Kimmich got there first and was fouled. But Marc-Andre ter Stegen, not one, but 2 world-class saves back-to-back.
Yeah, I think the first one was arguably savable. The second one, the reaction to making the first one, was just outstanding. I think that one's pretty much at him, so he just bats that away. But then to move so quickly, maybe expect to make it's at him. But this one, the second one, is outstanding.
The reflexes from ter Stegen. And now, almost a moment of ovation for Cristiano Ronaldo, who refuses to let this incredible international career of his end. It is once again a shush to all of those who suggest that he doesn't quite have it at this level anymore. Ronaldo's goal, his 7th in his last 8 games for Portugal.
Yeah, it's not, of course, the attacking power that he was, but as we've seen in this game, not heavily involved, not too many touches, but ultimately it looks as if his could be the deciding one with that finish from the Nuno Mendes cross.
Handball, free kick Portugal. João Palhinha, who plays at this stadium for Bayern Munich, is the Portuguese player who came on in place of Cristiano Ronaldo. We will have 5 minutes to be added on, 5 minutes for Germany to try and get an equaliser that would put this Nations League semi into extra time.
Yeah, that Roberto Martinez change, taking off Ronaldo, sending on Palhinha, completely understandable. It's a case of what we have, we hold now.
One thing to know about Germany, they won't give up here. Nagelsmann has to hope they'll get one clear-cut chance, and then it may well be in the lap of the gods as to whether they could take that opportunity. This is Nemeka. Portugal still working hard out of possession. Wirtz forced to retreat again. ter Stegen. Kimmich. Nemeka has come on to try and be the anchor man in the midfield. Kimmich looking for Wirtz. Inacio. Corner.
I was just wondering whether ter Stegen would...
The Portuguese defence will be taking a deep breath ahead of this. Germany have got to throw everything at it now. Kimmich. Too high. Fulkrug is the player who's gone down. Wrapped in a tangle with Nuno Mendes.
There's a real crowd scene there. The goalkeeper can't get to the ball. So the player goes to ground. Doesn't necessarily mean he's been fouled, but it's up against Bruno Fernandes. And defenders at times do take a risk grabbing hold of opponents, but I think they're both probably at it there. There's no need really for Fulkrug to hit the ground.
Bruno Fernandes with the arm wrapped around him. Fulcrum fell down on top of Nuno Mendes. Portugal survive that scare. First leg of the quarter-final back in March, Germany went 1-0 down to Italy. Came back to win 2-1 on the night. Can they cause a reversal of fortunes here? Conceição, Semedo, Bruno Fernandes. He looked early for Jota. First evidence of a bit of fatigue, perhaps, for Bruno Fernandes there. Vitinha gets it back for Portugal. Germany just can't catch a break. Vitinha seeks the shelter of the corner flag. Oh, he doesn't. That was just an illusion. Miscue by Gnabry. Ciao, Palinha. It took a deflection. It is a corner to Portugal, and this will eat into the closing seconds of this semi-final now.
Now, Vitinha, he can do pretty much everything, can't he? He can sit deep, dictate the play, he can step forward as he does here, and just dance past defenders. Brilliant footwork, manipulation of the ball. Quite brilliant.
Wilson thought he was going to the corner flag, and Vitinha treated it as a decoy. Bruno Fernandes plays it off Weerts. These closing seconds will be agony now for the Germans.
The Portuguese approach, though, 2-1 up. A minute maybe left to play, but they're not sitting on the edge of their own box looking to keep Germany out. They're looking to score again.
Down goes Weerts. That was a foul. They are approaching last chance territory now. João Palhinha beaten by Fulcrum. Away by Bernardo Silva. Is Bruno Fernandes onside? There's no flag. He's got Jota with him. This can seal it. To Stegen with another stop. And that will prove to be the final action of the night. For the first time in 25 years, Portugal have beaten Germany. The complaints continue from Julian Nagelsmann. Germany out of contention for the big prize as Cristiano Ronaldo and company go through to Sunday's Nations League final. Nagelsmann loses at the Munich Arena for the first time in this job. The goals